Reading is a journey without limits. Let's start this journey together by reading the book How to Write Autonomously. Hello everyone, may you always be in good protection. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Auditya Permata Aisyah, as a student of the Islamic State University of Malang, majoring in English Language Education. In this opportunity, I will present a review of a book that is very interesting and useful for us as prospective educators, especially in the field of teaching English writing. The book I am discussing is titled How to Write Autonomously by Galuh Nur Rohmah, published by UIN Malang Press in 2009. This book is the result of classroom action research that focus on problems often faced by students in writing skills, namely organizing ideas in writing essays, especially argumentative essays. In general, this book offers an autonomous learning approach as a solution to overcome student difficulties in writing. The author conducts a series of learning actions for English literature students who have difficulty compassing structure and argumentative essays. In the process, students are trained from analyzing essays, finding reference, writing drafts, to evaluation their own essays. This process has a real impact on improving student writing skills, especially in compassing the cursory, development, refutation, and conclusion paragraphs. If we relate the content of this book to the actual classroom situation, then the autonomous learning approach is very relevant, especially in the digital era like now. Students are no longer just passive listeners, but are required to be active in the learning process. The role of the teacher also changed, no longer as the only source of knowledge, but as facilitator who provides direction and access to learning. In the classroom, this kind of learning will encourage students to be more responsible for their own learning. After reading this book, I personally feel that I have a new understanding and a concrete plan to implement the concept of independent learning. In my future teaching, I would like to provide opportunities for students to explore materials, conduct simple research, and evaluate their own work. I will also provide rubrics and self-reflection guides so that students can learn from their mistakes and improve their writing independently. This process is simple yet powerful in its impact. Students learn through recognizing their own weaknesses and strengths. Although at first they overvalue their work, they slowly start to learn to be honest and objective about their own work. This is a great metacognitive learning process. One new thing I learned from this book is that learning to write is not just a matter of structure or grammar, but deeper than that. It is a matter of building a critical mindset, composing logical arguments, and supporting opinions with convincing evidence, both subjective and objective. Lastly, this book inspired me personally as a future educator. I learned that being a teacher does not mean giving all the answers, but providing a way for students to find their own answers. This book shaped me to be a teacher who encourages independent learning, critical thinking, and reflective thinking. The important things that will equip students to face future challenge. So that's my review of this amazing book. I personally learned a lot from it, and I hope you'll consider reading it too. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.